Shalom, shalom, we the Hebrew Israelite. We come week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America and wake up the lost sheets of Israel, which is so-called Negro, Native American Indian, so-called Latino, Hispanic. With all that, I want to give my honor and praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honor and blessing to the elders, the apostles, great millstone. The water Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, for the elder, the apostles on down, for waking us up to the wisdom, now truth, and understanding. Through the spirit power, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, shalom to the few active, the broken. We're doing truth and sincerity because folk on all the earth where we might be scattered abroad, along with the confusion in the faces. Shalom to the few out, I believe as well, me and the sister. The one who repent and come back to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah as well. So with that, we're going to say shalom.
Shalom. Right, so what we get into today is, a couple of articles, pretty much current events, and we link them back up to the scriptures, man. Right? Hey, like it states inside the book of 2nd Ezra 9, right, discerning the time. Right? 2nd Ezra 9 and 1. Measured out the time diligently, right? We're showing when we are within prophecy, man. Right? We see where we at with it, right? As far as like, famine, you got the plagues finna start picking up, and we also got the major prophecy, right? At the MOTB, right? You probably see it on, you can't see it on mine. You really can't see it on mine. Oh, my black shine. Yeah, very low. Still can't see it. But anyway, it is the point. It's like it, right? We showing you where we measuring the time, letting you know where we at within prophecy, man. Right? Letting you know, hey, we real close to the kingdom of heaven, right? Then we played out upon earth, right? With the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, right? So we're gonna start off with talking about the the articles, right? The food rationing, man. Right? Saying pretty much saying how, hey, the Lord is gonna deliver us, right? The hope for the elect. That's actually laboring in the truth, and the rest, right, when we put it up, right? But can you, you got some rolling.
Nah, I was figuring on that 2nd Ezra 15:1.
Oh, I had Jeremiah.
No, I'm saying, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, kind of. All right. This Jeremiah 28, verse 7. It says, nevertheless, hear thou now this word that I speak in thine ears, right? And we come inside the spirit of our forefathers, man. Speak the words of the Lord, man. Right? 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 And we warn the people. Like he told in Ezekiel, right? Hey, go warn the people, right? The Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians.
Yeah. Now go ahead.
This Jeremiah 28, verse 7. Nevertheless, hear thou now this word that I speak in thine ears, and in the ears of all the people. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied, both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. Right? So every kingdom, right? Hey, they were speaking about the same thing, right? The things, there's no new thing under the sun, right? Everything kept repeating itself, man. And we keep speaking about the bad times, right? Nothing good gonna be prospering, man. The only thing gonna prosper good for us is that we get the kingdom of heaven. But as far as like the worldly carnal shit, it will not prosper, man. Right? It's gonna be bad times till, hey, Lord Yahweh Shah can deliver us out of this captivity, man. Like, Lord, when we're part of that remnant, right? But it says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied, right? To speak about the things way before. That's what it means to prophesy. Against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence, right? Hey, bad times, right? We come to a time where, you about to have, World War III is on the upscale, man. You about to have, it's already showing, hey, the love of many waxing cold, right? You got these plagues, like these diseases like malaria in Florida, You got these mosquitoes being mosquitoes, gnats, right? They starting to the Lord using, you know, these Edomites, right, to throw out these little plagues, man. You know, but hey, we've been warning you since day one. You know, it says the prophet. I'll read verse 9. The prophet which prophesieth of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord Yahweh have truly sent him, right? Because hey, we speaking that message. We speaking that message from the Lord, right? We're not out here with a 501c3, right? We're telling you about what's really going to actually come to happen. I mean, actually finna come to pass. You know, we're telling you about the food famines, right? So where the empty store is gonna be you know, empty. You know, to the point we gotta really depend on the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, which is the ancient, you know, the Hebrew name, right? So in a minute we about to really see who's been speaking the truth, right? And actually warning the people. Matter of fact, I just got the article. You know, hey, it says war, evil, and pestilence, right? And war is just, you know, war can really be not just missiles, right? It can also, you know, be war on the food, war on the air, you know? And that's what Esau doing with the food ration, right? Because, you know, end of the day, he has a agenda to push, right? Which would be the MOTB. Matter of fact, I got my other folks. You know, he got an agenda to push, which is that MOTB, that's the Ragma. You know, that we push, you know, starting off with the head apostles of Great Millstone, huh? You know, we've been pushing this one prophecy, right? They've been pushing this one prophecy, and we've been picking it up ever since. Right? You won't be able to buy, sell, or trade, right? But with that being said, right, before that prophecy manifests, right, a lot of things have to come in between, you know, because, you know, the so-called white man Esau Edom wants to get order out of chaos, right, in order to push that agenda, right? He want to box you in and feel as if this is the solution, right? As far as, like, you know, miracles and want to get food fed, you know, right? Damn, what? Right? So, like, so you know, as being watchmen, right? We talking about these food rations, right? On the little article that we got, right? Right. So anyway, hey, it talks about, it says on Yahoo, it talks about, it says people seen panic buying rice at stores run out in the U.S. after India announces export ban. Right? Hey, so like, hey, they talking about, you know, rice banning, right? Hey, you know, rice is a high import, you know. So we come to that time. Can you grab Isaiah 65 and 13? Matter of fact, second edge, my bad. First, second edge is 16. Second edge is 60, 22. Second edge 16. Second edge is 60, verse 22. My bad. First edge is 60, 22. My bad. First edge is 6 and 22. Alright, you good. I read it. They fucked me up that shit. Follow on. You said 6 and 22. Alright. see that. It says suddenly shall the storehouse be found empty. Nah, that ain't it. Man, it's like, hold on. Just type in the storehouse should be suddenly found empty. I can't remember where it's at. Damn. They fucked me up with that shit. But pretty much, you know, Slocky, we finna go to, like, just read them to the little article, you know, talking about how it is in India, right? India is starting to, you know, X everybody out. They're not trying to bring in no more, no exports towards no other nation, right? They're trying to make sure India is secure, man, right? So what that means is, excuse me, America will be on a downfall, man, right? A lot of food will be on a higher scale, so to say, right? Inflation gonna turn into hyperinflation, you know. Yeah. But anyway, I just read from the article. I'm gonna try to show the video as well. But pretty much it says, people seen panic buying rice as stores run out in U.S. after India announces export ban, right? And it happened inside Dallas, Texas. And I also want to say it happened inside North Texas as well, right? They're talking about how people running inside these stores, buying up as much rice as possible, Salaki. You know, because hey, they know that hey, rice is a meal for, you know, pretty much you can put a meal with anything with rice, you know. So it's like, you know, people gonna start panic buying because what? Hey, Esau got a world agenda to push, right? Bring out that Karagma, you know. So with that being said, hey, he gonna start boxing a lot of people in the same way how he boxed people in with the C-19, right? Back in 2019, right? It also says, several videos of images of people in the U.S. panic buying emerged after India announced an export ban on the Asian staple. In videos widely shared on social media, people could be seen with their grocery carts just full of rice bags. People were also seen climbing up the grocery store shelves to reach the rice bags, right? It was to the point, hey, people was going out their wits, man, right? Let me see if I can. You know, hey, people's actually, you know what I'm saying? They was actually, you know, hey, they was jumping over the shelves, man. Hey, you got one dude climb to the top of the shelves and he throwing bags down. People getting like 12 bags of rice, man. You know, because of the ban. But that's like how when the C-19 popped out the first time, you know, people buying hella toilet tissue. You don't need shit that much. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they was buying hella tissue. They was overstocking on everything, man. You know, so they got folks in a panic spirit, man. Right? But we come to that time period where, hey, there won't be no food. The only one's gonna be eating is the elect, right? The 144,000 elect, man. Right? And then you got that 1/3 remnant, right? You got it up?
Yeah. All right. Second Ezra, chapter 6, verse 22. And suddenly should the sown places appear unsown.
Right, hey, because it said suddenly should the sown places appear unsown. You got these places like these you know, you got JJ's, like BJ's, Costco, Walmart, distribution centers, right? Once word get out that, you know, there's no more food coming into the markets, right? Hey, people are gonna start panicking, right? To the point where it will be a purge, man. Right, so people gonna start hitting these trains. You know, people gonna be hitting these grocery stores. You know, it said suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. Right, hey, farms. You know, everywhere that has food at, right, it's gonna be desolate. You know, so to say. You know, but the Lord has spoken about that, man. He told you about how the times are coming to where it's gonna be a great famine of food, man. To the point where you're gonna have cannibalism out here. You got it up.
Second Ezra 6 in verse 22. And suddenly should the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses should be selling to be found empty.
Right. Hey, Con, so this is the point, you know. Hey, they're gonna be suddenly found empty. You can keep reading now.
Keep reading, okay.
You got 22? I think go down to 23.
All right, verse 23. And the trumpet should give a sound, which when every man hear, they should be selling afraid.
And it's going to take for that article, it's going to take for that stuff to really start manifesting for folks to really get afraid. Right now, people just lollygagging, they walking around and don't even understand the prophecy that's actually coming to pass, right? Hey, but once they start shutting these stores down, right, that's when they're going to hear the word, man. That's when they're going to take heed to the gospel. You know, that's when they're going to start, you know, being a whole different spirit, then a panic spirit. You got it out.
Go down to 24.
Yeah, that's what I really want.
Verse 24. At that time should friends fight one against another like enemies.
Right, and the point is, you know, inside the video, if you ever seen the videos about how there was inside the store, you know, the man was just pretty much grabbing all the rights for people and just throwing them down. Hey, in that time period, hey, people gonna be killing each other, man. You know, they said friends gonna fight once against another like enemies. You know, and you know how much you hate your enemy. You know, friends gonna be the same way, man. That's how bad it's gonna be about hunger, right? But you know, all in all, hey, the Lord's gonna feed the elect, man. You know, the elect is gonna be straight inside these times of trouble, these times of chaos. You have something?
Oh yeah, I got some. All right, verse 24. At that time should friend fight one against another like enemies, and the earth should stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The spring of the fountain should stand still. In 3 hours they should not run. What you want me to keep going?
That was it. That's all I had.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Can I just a point on that? You know.
Oh shit, I got a precept.
Oh, come.
That's on this Isaiah chapter 24. I'm gonna start from verse 2. And it should be as with the people, so with the priest, as with the servant, so with his master, as with the maid, so with his mistress, as with the buyers, so with the sellers, as with the lenders, so with the borrowers, as with the takers of usury, so with the giver of usury to him. It said the land should be utterly empty and utterly spoiled, for the Lord has spoken this word. The earth mourn and fade away. It say the world language and fade away. It say the haughty people of the earth do language. Well, like you say, it shall be with the sellers and the buyers, you know, and the ones that use it. So like the brother said, the who control the storehouses and all that, hey, it's gonna be to the point the Lord's gonna make everything empty, you know, according to the Bible. No. Now you got it's just the point. So with the buyers and the sellers, and they go back to his matter of fact.
Hey, the Lord finna cause the grinding to cease. Right?
That's what I was thinking.
I think it's Ecclesiastes what? I wanna say 12. Looks like you're rapping.
I was just looking for that. I read it the other day.
You know, hey, he say, hey, the grinding gonna cease, man. All that trying to work up for a 401k. The biggest house in shit, Georgia, whatever you trying to stay at, you know, the grinding shall cease, man. Right? The bigger picture is Esau Edom is trying to come down with great wrath to push his agenda, which is that RFID C-Hip, man. You know? And we're literally watching and seeing how he getting ordered out of chaos, man. We warning the people, man. These folks got hella demons on them, man. There's a proverb when you grab one, you got it. I mean, I'll grab it, you can break it down, right?
Alright, it right here.
You got it?
Yeah. It's Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 3. It said in the day when the keepers of the house, the economy, Esau Edom, should tremble. And the strong man should, and they say the strong man should bow themselves, and the grinder cease, because they are few, and those that look out of the window be darkened, right? And the window going to the future, right? So the one who looking out the window, looking towards what the things are going toward the future, hey, it's gonna be darkened. Because they're gonna be to the point, everything gonna be so out of hand, out of course. How about you now, gonna make everything so out of hand, you're not gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, when you're looking out, like they just like when you're looking out the window, you're gonna be able to tell if it's gonna rain today. You predicted what the future for to be right then. But hey, the same thing with your how about shimmy out shot. So looking out the windows, right? When the Lord grind them, hey, call that cease to these jobs and shut down these storehouses, you're gonna be to the point. You're gonna be looking forward to what's going on next. Hey, but without having that wisdom, logic, and understanding of your how about shimmy out shot, y'all gonna be clueless. You know? Run that back. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 3, it say, in the day when the keepers of the house should tremble, and the strong man shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, right? Few jaw. You know, the jaw gonna get less and less and less. They say the grinders gonna be few. Go ahead.
Hey, Salaki, y'all. Like you got a lot of these AI technology is increasing, you know. Hey, you got a lot of I think I want to say more so, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, but a lot of spots on the West Coast are already, you know, putting in mandatory or effect with the palm readers, you know, inside these stores. You know. So, you know, that's just something on that.
Alright. It's saying those that look out the window be darkened, right? Those looking toward the future, right? It's gonna be darkened to the point you're not gonna be able to measure the time and be able to discern where it's gonna take place. You know what I'm saying? For you to be able to have access to what's gonna happen next. You know, because hey, they ain't got the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of how about shimmy outside to be able to guide and maneuver through these things.
Hey, matter of fact, let me cut in right quick on the precept. You got it, I know this your shit right here. This Ezekiel 7, verse 25. Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none.
Right.
Mischief shall come upon mischief.
Right. Bad times and bad times. You know, you gonna, hey, bad time. Mischief gonna become a mischief upon mischief.
You gotta think.
Equals a bad time.
Hey, you gotta think about it. The food getting worse. You know, it's getting less and less food.
Yeah.
You know, mischief upon mischief.
Man, I seen some shit with Biden. Talking about that the other day. They were saying something about how the food getting lit, but it was saying like how it rising.
Yeah, I'm talking about the inflation.
Yeah, it was talking about inflation, but I'm just on see something the other day. I think we're buying somebody was talking about it though. Somebody, I seen the little video of saying basically like how the bread and all this and that. You probably sent me that. Yeah, that's you sent me that. $8 loaf of bread and shit.
They're getting high.
But
you gotta think about it. It was another article. I don't think I sent it to you. I think I sent it today. But you know what I'm saying, the gas rising back up. I was in Buckhead earlier. But you know that shit said $4.29? You know what I'm saying? And I know back on my side, that shit like $3.30. You know, just the point, you know, hey, shit finna start rising back up. But just back in Ezekiel 7 and 25. Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none. Mischief shall come upon mischief, and rumor shall be upon rumor. Then shall they seek a vision of the prophet, but the law shall perish from the priest, and the counsel from the ancients. And that is like, you know, the back of what the verse was just bringing out of what was in? Ecclesiastes. You know, we're talking about the, you know, the window. You know, in that time period, hey, you can get less and less food, right? And to the point, hey, people are gonna want real answers, man.
Right. So going to the future, man, like, and the Lord gonna have everything get so out of hand. Going to the future, they gonna want to know what's going on.
Right.
But hey, they went tapped into the wisdom knowledge of how about you now shot.
Hey, Hey, in Isaiah 55 and 6, you say, seek the Lord while he may be found, right? And we out here right now, letting you know, giving you everything that we know. You know? The Lord said, I'm gonna send for a prophet, man. You know? And he said, hey, Ezekiel, give them warning from me. Right? So if he giving them warning, that means we know what's gonna happen. You know? So in that time period, it's gonna be too late. You can keep going. You can go back to yours.
Yeah, I got it. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, we started getting from 1. Keep on. It said, in the day when the keepers of their house, which is the economy of Esau, Edom, should tremble, and the strong man should bow themselves, and the grounders cease, because they are few, mean job. Right. And those that look out of the windows, mean the future, be darkened, and the door should be shut in the streets. He said, when the sound of the grounder is low, he said the doors of the street gonna be shut. So I ain't gonna be no running around trying to find you a job and trying to get a job, and hey, cause they gonna close up the storehouse.
They doing it right now.
The ground is right, the ground is ceased, right. And shit, they were talking about that like during 2020 when the coronavirus hit. How they were closing down, shutting down stores when the corona hit. You know,
my job had got shut down.
You know what I'm saying? They were shutting down stores and all that. When people who had jobs were losing. They were complaining about it. But the one who look out that window, which is that future, he gonna get worse.
And guess what? You gotta think about it. So that time we was pretty much straight. This time, it's inflation going on. Yeah. So imagine losing your job with the inflation going on, and damn near the inflation, damn near the hyperinflation, man. Right? A lot of folks in America don't even know how to fast, man. They can't go 3 hours without eating. You know what I'm saying? So just imagine when Esau collapse this system again. Right, really a scam demi right here. All he doing is trying to get a lot of the majority of the people right caught off guard through fear tactics, man. Yeah. You know, and food is the quickest way to get a nigga to fall.
Yeah.
You know,
you gotta eat.
Come.
Verse 4, and the door should be shut in the streets.
Oh, he's going the wrong way. Started from.
Made it up. Saying the door should be shut in the streets. When the sound of the grounder is low, he should rise up the voice of the birds, and all the daughters of music should be brought low. So so everything, hey, the Lord go, hey man, oh damn, they go to Ezekiel 24. The Lord gonna shut everything down too. But now Ezekiel Isaiah 24. Well, it's to the point, man, like the Lord say, the Lord gonna bring down low, hey, these jobs, all that, man. Your stores gonna be closed. It's to the point. It gonna be like the purge out here. You know, you gonna have folks riot, breaking the stove and all that. Why? Because the Lord gonna have Esau Edom close everything down to the point he gonna make order out of chaos. You know, breaking it. Go ahead.
It's like hey, that's how you do it though. You know, hey, you pretty much ain't no pressure bust pipe. That's all Esau doing. He said he putting pressure on the whole world. You know what I'm saying? And then guess what? What is the second edge? What? 14? I don't know, 15. You know how people pretty much gonna start taking matters out their own hands, man. Yep. You know, cause that pressure pretty much busted. You know. I got that pressure if you had wanted to, huh? Okay. This Isaiah 24 verse 10. The city of confusion is broken down. Right, which is America.
Yeah. Hey, like you said, the city confusion, it gonna be broken down, right? So everything in America is confusion. You can worship what you want to worship. You can be homosexual, bisexual, all that little extra. You feel me? It's a place of confusion. You can worship every idol god you want to. You know, instead of serving the creator of the earth with all people. You know, but hey. Like the Lord, and like I said, hey, the Lord say the daughter of music gonna be brought low. The Lord gonna bring down the music to the point your celebrities gonna be really. Hey, when the Lord bring it low, they really gonna be on the same status as you. Cause that the $1 million not gonna mean nothing.
Right, and another thing, right, with us actually having the wisdom and not to understand all the scriptures, right? Hey, these inside the time of the straight chaos, right? These celebrities that people look up to. They gonna be beneath us, yeah. Right? And we don't puff ourselves up to be no macho man or nothing. It's just the point that the Lord has blessed us with the wisdom and understanding, right? So in the time of all hell breaking loose, we will know how to maneuver, right? These celebrities will not know how to maneuver. That's all I'm saying.
Right? Because the money they got is not gonna mean that.
Right? Matter.
They go back to a movie. It was like, damn, what the movie called? Moonrise, Moon Falling.
I think Moonrise.
Moon Fall. Something like Moonrise, something like that. But it had something to do with the moon. And it was like, the world was like, it was kind of like the end of the world. I'm gonna go back and watch the movie. I think it's called Moonfall or something like that. But it's to the point, everything out of order. You had folks looting, breaking their places. Then the dude had a stack of money, like a lot of money in his hand. He like, look, he told the other dude, look, this is what I found. Then he said, what you finna do with that?
He told him.
Like, we finna say that. He said, it's useless. We can't use it, but he had a handful of money.
I gotta grab that piece up for you.
They so crazy, he had a handful of money, but the dude told him it was useless. What you gonna do with that? To the point, so that means all these millions of dollars, your celebrity, the ones who are making the music, who rich out the music, everybody gonna be brought low. The Lord gonna close the jars up. The Lord gonna bring down the music. You know? You got out.
Hey, Con. Hey, what it says in Proverbs, I think it's 11:4, but it said riches profit in the day of wrath. You know? But this is the other piece I want to grab for you. This Ezekiel 7 verse 19. They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in that day of the wrath of the Lord Yahweh. Right? By Hashem Yahushua. See? They shall not satisfy their souls.
So right, your money, your gold, your silver, is not gonna be able to buy you out of the way of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua on wrath when the Lord bringing upon them earth. You know, right. Not even from Esau, Edom, want to make trades and deal with these other countries. They're not going to sell because they won't ask, nigga, we want these missiles to goddamn go ahead and touch y'all up.
Kill something.
You feel? We trying to we trying to kill something. We trying to murder something. That's how these other nations think. Until the regular citizens, to the point, your money and your gold not going to be able to get you out of it. You're not going to be able to go to the net, man, and hey, I got this gold and that's not going to work.
Hey,
you're not. Go ahead.
No, slack, my bad.
You got it.
Hey, so Con, you know, hey, my bad, slack again. It's just the point. So, hey, you know, so going back to that article, right? The article I was starting off with, you know, pretty much people doing the panic buying. It don't matter how much food you buy. You can buy the whole aisle. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? Get your ass.
Hey, what inside your shit. The neighbor.
The man shall no pit upon his neighbors, right? Second that is 15 and 19. Right? I got to hold that, and I got the rest of that whole Isaiah for you.
Matter of fact.
Are you cutting it?
Let me bring that out.
Since you brought it up. It's just a point. You're right. Right?
Second edge, what it is?
15 and 19.
The second edges, chapter 15, in verse 19. It say, a man should have no pity upon his neighbor, but should destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Right. So hey, just like in that, just like in that video. I mean, I ain't even show the video, but hey, I can drop the link inside my description, right? But hey, it goes to show you that hey, once them stores get empty, you know, once them shelves be empty. Right? People can't come to a store and find no food, and they come to your house, man.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
You can be storing it, you can be buying all the foods you want, but if you ain't got no faith and trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, hey, that food really for somebody else. Hey, but the Lord said He gonna feed them.
And guess what? Guess what He doing? Me as a man speaking, right? This how I see it. These folks storing up this food for us.
Really?
And Lord, what we're part of that remnant.
God.
You know what I mean? So it's like we see them, it's like then they getting our food ready.
Yeah.
Because in the times to come, guess what? A lot of folks get hauled up to these FEMA camps.
Yeah.
A lot of folks. Hey, what it talks about how you know, damn, what is it Jeremiah 18 when he talks about how Esau, I mean they gonna be coming in like a troop.
Yeah. 18 to 21.
21 ton. You know what I'm saying? So hey, even second that is 15. You know, when it talks about 16, right? Second that is 16. I know I'm quoting a lot of just precepts, but you know, talk about how like, you know, a lot of people gonna be, you know, in the field. You know what I'm saying? Like pretty much gonna be like since the grinding gonna be ceasing, right? A lot of things gonna be available. And I'm all over the place right now.
Nah, you good.
But you know, it's just the point, right? How I see it through the spirit.
Hey, but it said that great wrath that burn the multitude.
You know, that's all I'm trying to say. Pretty much, you know. trying to say, hey, when we see these things going on like this, people panic buying, hey, all you doing is starting the food for the hope for the elect, man.
That's it.
That's it.
Like, that's all that food gonna be for. What you got? What you got? You go ahead, what you got?
All right, this is back in the book of Isaiah. Isaiah 24 verse, I'll start at 11. There's a crying for wine in the streets.
Nah, start.
Go back at 10?
Start from 1.
24 and 1?
Yeah, just start from 1. I'll love good.
All right, say less. Jeremiah 24 verse 1. Behold, the Lord Yahweh maketh the earth empty and maketh it waste and turneth it upside down.
Right, because that's what the Lord gonna come do. The Lord gonna come tell me, hey, this good life, hey, these people so-called living, hey, the Lord gonna, hey, come flip it upside down.
We see it right now.
Right, we see it right now. Like the brother said. So the life you living, what you think good and lavish and luxury, hey, the Lord gonna come make a difference between that. To the point, everything you, hey, what you worshiping and putting all your time into, hey, the Lord gonna have it opposite.
Hey, hey, matter of fact, Slocky. Hey, you gotta think of, hey, when it comes to the money situation, right? Hey, back then, hey, $1 could stretch you for a lot of shit.
Yeah.
They talk about it in the book of 2 Ezra 16 as well, right? It's like back then, $1 could get you a bag of hot Cheetos, a little Huggies juice, a little honey bun, $1. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now, and the Lord flipping he flipping it around. You know what I'm saying? So we're like, you got folks working 2-3 jobs just to make ends meet. To the point folks can lose their minds real soon, man.
Hey, the Lord gonna make this shit empty. He just said he gonna close up the storehouse. The storehouse gonna be empty. Cause to the point when they do close, you gonna have niggas going on low.
And like I say,
and they gonna leave some nigga with ain't nothing to eat.
And what he gonna be like, he can come in the same spirit like that dude was on the Purge, on the movie The First Purge. When ain't nobody wanted to kill, but he wanted to do it. He was like, shit, I'll do it.
I'll do it.
Nigga around poking there. But
you feel me?
That's how folks, that's the spirit they gonna be in.
Hey, he also gonna leave it empty when the missiles drop. You know, also too. But you know, it's just the point. The Lord gonna turn all it upside down, man. To the point, he gonna be a whole different ball game out here with y'all by y'all. I get ready to come back before he make that great return.
It's like, behold, the Lord maketh the earth empty and maketh it waste and turneth it upside down and scattereth abroad the inhabitants thereof. And it shall be as with the people, so with the priest, as with the servant, so with the master, as with the maid, so with their mistress. So everybody gonna feel the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, either from famine or martial law. Hey, when the missile drop, everybody gonna feel the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But every individual on this earth got their lot set up how the Lord gonna take you out. How the Lord gonna judge you. You gonna be delivered or you not. But hey, the ones who not, hey, the Lord got a different way he gonna judge you. You know, but you got out. It says,
from men to the women though. They just show you that the Lord ain't sparing nobody. You got it.
It says, and it shall be as with the people, so with the priest, as with the servant, so with his master, as with the maid, so with her mistress, Salakia, as with the buyer, so with the seller, as with the leader, so with the borrower, as with the taker.
Everybody gonna get it. Everybody gonna get it, man. It's just a quick, go ahead, I can read.
It says, as with the taker of usury, so with the giver of usury to him. The land shall be utterly empty and utterly spoiled. For the Lord Yahweh has spoken his word, this word.
The Lord gonna destroy this shit in a few minutes. The Lord gonna come back and make that great judgment. Gonna have Esau Edom come down with that sword. After Esau Edom come down with the sword, Yahweh gonna return himself. And Jacob clear everything up. With him, right, with him in the ass, they're gonna be the grand finale, man, like they say. They're gonna be the icing on the cake.
And like we did last time, hey, that was the real 4th of July. That's the real fireworks show.
The real 4th of July. You know, Yahweh gonna let Esau Edom come down with the wrath. And the next thing you know, a missile gonna rain, and you're gonna see Yahweh coming down in the midst of missiles, or in the midst by missiles flying, and and while them heathens going to war, they gonna stop and fight Yahweh. And like Ezra said, the cherry man, he burned, all that he sees the blast of fire mixed with this and that, and burnt everybody up. Hey,
tore their ass up.
Tore their ass up, man. Yahweh Shai and the angel coming back. Hey, the Lord, like you said, he gonna make it empty. America would be like a desolated wilderness, man. America gonna be like a desert. It gonna be empty. No more buyers, no more sellers, no more traders. You know, no more nothing over here. You got it up.
And we all see this coming all from these end prophecies, man. No food. You know, the MOTV, which we're going to touch on next, you know, after we brush up on this. You know. Back in Matthew 24, so like Isaiah 24, verse 3. Not verse 4. I said back at 3. The land shall be utterly empty, utterly spoiled. For the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, has spoken this word. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languish and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the law, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant.
Right, and that's talking about our people. We broke the covenant and all that. What we agreed to with Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai during the time of Moses. He like, yo, hey, everybody, hey man, you know what I'm saying? They agreed to it, but they ain't keep it. You know, same thing today. Everybody say, I believe in God, I worship Yahweh, I believe in God. But them niggas doing the whole opposite. Like the scriptures say, they honor me with their mouth, but their minds are far away from you.
You can see how much folks believe in the Lord. Hey, when them lights cut off, right? Hey, when it ain't no more food out here, we can see how much they believe, right? Because we through the comfort and the patience of the scripture, we might have hope, right? Hey, in the book of Sirach 2:10, you know, talks about how hey, our forefathers, right? Anybody that actually caught up for the Lord, hey, was they forsaken? Roughly paraphrasing, you know. But we know the first day of a blackout or the doors being shut empty, man, folks gonna flip the hell out of here, man. Right? That's why it's talked about cannibalism. You know, because we know folks gonna literally be into that spiritual where like, fuck, I gotta eat my own child to come down to it. Right? We keep going?
Yeah.
This Isaiah 24 verse 6. Therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left.
Burned and few men left, go ahead.
The new wine mourneth, the vine languish. All the merry-hearted do sigh. The mirth of tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoiceth endeth.
Lord gonna put it in and out of it, man. Ain't gonna be no more running around how y'all. Hey, ain't gonna be no more running around how people running around. Everybody rejoicing, they happy. Don't nobody give a damn about the truth. Hey, the Lord gonna put it in all that, man.
Niggas worrying about going to a seafood spot, eating all this abominable shit.
Then they gonna be to the point they gonna want to see the Lord. Because you gonna know it coming from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. No.
And that food family gonna fuck a lot of y'all up.
Right.
That food family gonna fuck y'all up.
Now the Lord gonna kill a lot of them.
Matter of fact, let me grab that precept right quick. Let me come back to it right quick, all right? Right? Hey, when you look around, hey, what are people ready to go do? They're ready to go eat. Hey, think about it, like the times of Noah. You know, disregarding the times. Disregarding the prophets, man. Misusing the prophets, man. Damn, can't even get to this shit. It's like I'm trying to grab it and shit.
Trying to get
Lamentations 4:9. Oh, I done lost another. Yeah, Lamentations 4:9. It used to bring the point out. It used to bring the point through. Once we get done with Isaiah 24.
4 and 9. All right, there's limitation. Chapter 4, verse 9.
Right.
And it read, it say, take that also unto thee weak.
Slack it.
Oh, nah, because I had skill. Okay, slack it out. Okay. He said 4 and 9?
Yeah.
Okay. Limitation, chapter 4, verse 9.
Hey, lamentation means to sigh, you know what I'm saying, to wail, you know, weeping, right? Because we come to that time period where, hey, once the storehouse be empty, right? You can't find no food. Man, folks be ready to put themselves to sleep, man. Right? By sleep, I mean in death, because that's how much that hunger pain gonna goddamn, hey, light them up. You got it, bro.
All right, limitation. How did we make that? Flip by itself. Chapter 4, verse 9. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger.
Right? Hey, you know, when you get shot with a gun, that should have put death. You know what I'm saying? But to go weeks and weeks and weeks without eating, man. Right? You got that pain steady building up.
Dying starvation.
You dying from the inside out. Right? You dying from the inside out. We got Jacob and everything. This is that video shoot. Do that.
Dying of starvation, man.
Right? And he said, hey, those that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger, man. Right? So when the time you can't get no goddamn crab legs and horses and shit. Right? Hey, niggas be ready to kill themselves, man. But the Lord gonna make sure he keep your ass alive, man.
God.
This so your ass can die. A more even grievous death. Right?
God.
Most likely be missile food.
Right.
You got it, huh?
Right back. Limitation. Chapter 4, verse 9. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. For these pine a way of, for these pine away streaking through for want of the fruits of the field.
Yeah, right. You can be so hungry to the point y'all gonna want so much food. Y'all gonna want food inside of a time to where you can't have it. You got it, huh?
Nah, you got it.
Oh, kind. You know, this is the point. You know, hey, people are gonna want food right in that time, man. That's all we had on that. But that is the point on that. You know, from Isaiah 24.
God. What you had some more? What you at? You still at Isaiah 24? You got to the point there should be a proper line in the street.
No. This is Isaiah 24, verse 7. Yeah, verse 7. The new wine mourneth, the vine languish, all the merry-hearted do sigh. The mirth of tappereth ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoiceth endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth. Woo, hey, sound like all that bullshit. Hey, what are those that laugh now? They gonna cry later, man.
Hey, the Lord finna bring that calamity on these people, man. He said, I'm gonna mark when your fear come, I'm gonna mark when your calamity, meaning your distress. You know, you stressing out, yo, being feared of what the hell going on, what you see.
Right, hey, the whole book of Proverbs 1, start at verse 20 if you want to, on down. So like what? I think it ended at like 38 if I'm mistaken, but you know, it's just the point, right? Hey, you've been warned, you know, told you to come into your house by shop. You know, you've been getting counsel here, you know, every day, right? So, hey, when all hell start breaking loose, when you can't get access to no food, hey, just know that you on that chopping block to get killed, man. You know, the Lord has spoken to you many times through the service of prophets, man. Verse 9. They shall not drink wine with a song, strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. The city of confusion is broken down, every house is shut up, that no man may come in. There is a crying for wine in the streets.
Hey, all they celebration, you popping bottles and all. Hey, the Lord niggas ain't gonna want to pop no bottle. They gonna be drinking that shit to try to get there, but what the fuck is going on type shit.
In that time, they gonna be rationing.
Trying to escape reality with it, you know? Then, and they cry for wine in the streets. That's going to, hey, they gonna be seeking knowledge from the mans of the Lord. Oh, yeah, how about Shem Shai? That's going to be that cry for wine in the street. Because that wine,
Can you grab it?
yeah, you can. You grab it. Because that wine also going to, because basically when you go into Revelation, what it tell you? It would say how the nation, they were drunk with the wine of Esau fornication, rubber paraphrase. So they just let you know they cry for wine in the street. Niggas ain't gonna be crying for no water, no alcohol. You ain't gonna be crying because they gonna wanna have, they gonna wanna have knowledge of what's going on out here in these streets, but you're not gonna find it.
Yeah. Hey, that's that stability, man. Right in the book of Isaiah 33:6, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability. Right, when you got stability, right? The definition, you you steadfast, you're firm, right? In a time of the mirth is gone, right? All hell breaking loose. You got martial law troops running around. You got folks inside alleys eating their kids, right? You don't want comfort, man. Right? What more comfort can you get other than the Bible, man? Right? In the time of all hell breaking loose, right? Right? In the minute you finna see the love of many waxing cold, you finna see a lot of folks in their head bust just for a pack of noodles, man.
Yeah, for a pack of ramen noodles.
And guess what? You ain't even have no damn, no electricity. Got them fire that shit up.
I got it. You got something?
I'll tell them for Amos, but you got it.
All right.
You got it.
On second Esdras, chapter 15 and verse 1.
Right.
Behold, speak thou into the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, say the Lord, Yahushua, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. And we out here letting y'all know what's going on with the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua coming out their page. Right? Fear not their imagination against thee, let not their credulity of them trouble thee, they speak against thee, the unbelievers, for all the unfaithful should die in their unfaithfulness. It said, behold, say the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. And that's just the point. I like reading that whole little section when I get
whole
that.
Thing go in.
Hey, the Lord say he bringing famine, death, and destruction, man, and that will come into the earth. Right? Like the brother said, niggas gonna be getting their head bust for a pack of noodles. Bologna meat.
Bologna meat, ham. You know, we ain't fuck with no ham, but you know, just the point.
Whatever's
inside your house.
Right.
You finna get slaughtered behind that, man.
You know?
He says a man should have no pity upon his neighbor, right? Pity meaning like no sympathy, man. Right? Like I said, you can have a whole house of 9. And guess what? If Jake say he hungry, you finna come in late all 9 of y'all down for that food, man. Right? But hey, you know, all in all, hey, the Lord will feed the elect. You know, we ain't worried about that, man. We ready for this to actually happen. You know, we ready to see the Lord, hey, do his miracles, man, like he promised. Back in Isaiah 24, verse 10, the city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. Right? We know, hey, sooner or later, we're going to go on some martial law. Right? That's when really finna get the popping, man, when that martial law actually pops off. It says, there's a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone, right? All these smiles that people walking around in, you know, they just love to be American type shit. You know, it comes to that time period where ain't finna be shit to smile about, man. You know, niggas finna be in a panic mode, man. It's finna be like the movie, the Hunger Games. You know, every man for self, right? When I mean every man for self, literally every man for self, man. Right? The Lord talking about in the book of Matthew, what, 10? I want to say verse 31. Matter of fact, I just jumped to it right quick. This Matthew 10. Verse 31, it says, my bad, verse 36 is the point. Matter of fact, I started up some. It says, 10 verse 34, think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. For I am come to set a man at variance, right, against his father, right? Variance meaning like against. It says, for I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law, and a man's foe shall be of his own household.
Hey, friend, your people not gonna show no favor.
Done. So it's the point, like literally, when the scriptures say, literally, when that time period comes, right? It's literally gonna be every man for self, man. Right? You're gonna actually see, hey, the woman, you know, tricking her man, probably get her man some good sex that night and kill him in his sleep. Just got them get it on and bored and shit. I don't know how this shit gonna go, but you know, just the point. It's finna get real wicked.
Get real wicked out here,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter. I don't know how they gonna, you know, it's gonna happen. You know, talk about the account back in ancient time, how they plan on how they gonna cook one child a night and
we gonna
do the other.
That shit gonna be 10 times worse.
And look at the women today, man. Ain't no doubt about it, they'll do it, man. We the most wicked generation ever. We know they'll do it, right? So coming out to that on that. This Isaiah 24, verse 12 is the end of it. It says, "In the city is left desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction." That was it on that. So Khan, I mean, shit, we got to talk to preachers deliver us. I mean, give us our food and give the message. All right, so Khan. So we know, hey, so that just being that on how the destruction gonna be coming, you know, you know, we talk about how the destruction gonna come for the ones, the unbelievers that don't want to hear the word and repent, right? How they gonna doubt, you know, food and other types of destruction, right? But we also gonna talk about how the Lord is gonna actually deliver, you know, the elect, man, right? Based on these peace inside of a time like never before, right? I'll grab it. They can't grab Job 5. You know, so all in all, hey, we know these, hey, Esau, you know, finna come down that great wrath, but hey, we know we put on that whole armor daily and daily so we can be prepared for it, man. Hey, Lord willing, hey, we ain't gotta worry about it, man. You know, Lord willing, and the Lord gonna bring that food to us, right? In which we have faith, you know, through the scriptures, right? We have plenty of accounts, man. You know, they say, hey, the just shall live by faith, right? The righteous. This is the book of Isaiah 65, I start at verse 12. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter, because when I called, ye did not answer, right? And the Lord speak through his servants, the prophets, man. When we out here, we're not speaking on our own behalf, man. We speaking because we actually study, right? The Lord actually put the spirit within us to actually go out and preach it. You know, it says, when I spake, ye did not hear, right? Y'all disregarded, right? Y'all kept walking past, driving past. Hell, hey, supposed to walk by, they be like, you know, quick shalom, and that's it. You probably don't even know shit though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like y'all disregard the warning signs, man. It says, when I spake, ye did not hear, but the evil before mine eyes, right? People hear the word, what we say, especially our family members, they'll hear what we say.
And that evil, rejecting the word.
Yeah, itself.
Yeah. You walking by and rejecting it.
And all you doing is marking yourself.
Yeah, that's it. Ooh, that's why the judgment of Yahweh Shemiyah gonna be so great. That's why he say 2/3 gonna be cut off and now it's gonna be a great number where about people gonna get it. So they the one who really reject it because it's really for you. It's not for everybody. What the scripture say, he told the time it's for you to know the mystery kingdom of heaven. To them is not given. It's for our people to know. But they reject it. They reject it. That's why the Lord said if you would have went to another nation or with a language of hard tongue, they would have listened. Because they want to be you. They want to be the chosen people of the Lord.
Right. They see what's going, they see what's destined for us and they be hating.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to grab the other translation. It says, Isaiah 65 verse 12, therefore will I number you to the sword, ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear. But the evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. Right? Pretty much everywhere but within the scriptures. You know? Not trying to build up your treasures inside the kingdom. You know, you trying to build up your 401k. You're trying to get your family to the hills. You know, you're everywhere but within inside the sanctuary of Yahweh Shemel. Verse 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shemel, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Right? And go back to that the article that I brought out in the beginning. You know, he said, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. So it don't matter how much food you're trying to store up right now. Right? In the time of all hell breaking loose, you will be hungry. Right? Because hey, in the book of Proverbs 3 and 5, hey, trust the Lord with all thy heart and all thy soul. Right? Hey, people, in a time of panicking, people are going to be going off of their own will. And that's going to cause them to die. You know, they don't have no faith in the Lord Yahweh Shemel. Right? It says, behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. Right? So, hey, we're going to see a lot of people be inside of a down spirit. We're going to laugh at that, man. Scripture talk about that. What was it? Proverbs? That's a last day calamity. And mock when their fear cometh. Right? What you was holding up?
Oh, Job.
Yeah, kind, he got it. Well, he put it the wrong way, right? Hey, y'all going the wrong way. Y'all going the wrong way.
All right, it's Job chapter 5 and verse 19. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yea, in 7 there should no evil touch thee. So right, with all these, when the Lord releasing these seals, you got 7 seals. As the Lord releasing these 7 seals, the Lord going, Yahweh Shemel gonna get us through them. You know, he gonna look out for us, he gonna guide us, make sure we're fed. Hey, make sure Esau Edom don't get a hold of us. We don't get end up in martial law FEMA camp. But either though, you know, according to Bible promises, you know, you gonna have some brother that have to go that route. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, but you gonna come back. So it really like, you know.
Hey, can you grab that side and take it at the 16? 74? Like I had to tie it in, because that shit on the point with
it. Second Hedges, chapter 16 and verse 74. Hear you, O my beloved, say the Lord, Yahweh. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand.
Right, hey, we talking about a real a time with no food, right? The time of the MOTB, right? The RFID hip, you know. Love, like I say, my love many waxing cold. Hey, it's a lot finna start going on, right? But the Lord telling His servants, hey, don't be afraid, man. Right? You've been prophesying about it, you've been reading about it, you've been girding up yourself about it. So, hey, keep that same spirit on you. You got it, bro.
All right. Oh, Shalaki. I got a couple Proverbs.
No, you good.
I mean, not Proverbs, I was gonna say good. Right, and then that 7, they represent that when the missile hit, the Lord we're gonna go up into the chariot, according to the Bible, right? And that's what they're gonna happen. So, right. Verse 20. In famine, he should redeem.
Hold on, no, it'll be low down. Nah, I'm trying to say that.
Nah, we want to joke.
You know what I'm saying? I had to take about 16, 74, and 75. My bad.
Yeah.
You good? Are you good?
It's like Ezra chapter 16, verse 74.
Are you good?
Hear, O ye, my beloved, say the Lord Yahweh, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same.
Right, that's the point, man. Right, in the time of all food, right, the Lord going to deliver us, right? Just to back up what the brother brought out in Job, you know? At the time of trouble are at hand, right? Hey, Romans 13 and 11, time I got to sleep, right? Your salvation, they don't believe. Right before salvation, got to be all hell breaking loose, man. You know?
Going.
Verse 74 and 75. Yeah, this 74 and 75.
75. It say, be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahweh is your guide.
Right, the Lord's gonna actually guide us, right? Hey, in the book of
hey,
go ahead.
now I'm saying what the Lord say. He gonna give an angel charge over you, over thee.
Hey,
you got it, huh? Oh, my phone stopped.
So hey, just the point. Like, hey, he said, hey, you know, in the time of trouble or in the time of food famine, right? Hey, the Lord gonna actually keep us protected, man. Right? He gonna keep providing for us, right? In the book of 2 Corinthians 5 and 7, right? In the scripture, 2 Corinthians 5 and 7 says, hey, 5 and 7, hey, for we walk by faith and not by sight. You know? Hey, like how it was in the movie, I bring it out all the time. He talks about how, hey, Denzel Washington, right? He said, hey, how you know you're going the right way? Hey, we walk by faith but not by sight. You know? Right? Right? Matter of fact, here you go. Slocky. I'm trying to let me going back and forth. This is the book of Psalms, verse 37, verse 19. They shall not be ashamed in the evil time, and in the days of famine they shall be satisfied. Right? And that's that point that we believe in. Right? It says they shall not be ashamed in the evil time, right? And to hopefully elect. You know? Right? It says also in the days of famine they shall be satisfied, man. That is the point, right? In the time of no food, right? You see how everybody bugging out right now in Dallas, trying to get a lot of things of rice, right? In the times of famine, we still gonna be satisfied, man. Matter of fact, I already had it, you know, queued up inside my phone inside a different translation. Right? Hey, so this right here is on the back of the point in Psalms 37 and 20. Nah, bro. No.
The camera is rolling, man. I'm not finna go, man.
Psalm 37, verse 18. Matter of fact, Salaki. Verse 19. 19 and 20. Matter of fact, 19 the point, really. Right? And it's like in the New Living Translation, it says they will not be disgraced in hard times. It says even in famine, they will have more than enough. Same way how them people was inside them stores trying to grab all the things of rice. They're trying to get more than enough. Hey, just imagine when all hell breaking loose, collapse, society collapse, and the Lord said, hey, we gonna have more than enough. And we ain't even gotta do what they doing. We gotta go in there.
We ain't gotta really do that. Hey, if you believe in Yahweh should be outside, and you believe in miracle, the Lord gonna show you something.
That's all I have now.
I got verse 2. Job 5 and 20. In famine he shall redeem thee from death.
Woo, and he gonna buy us back from it, man.
In war from the power of the sword for Edom. Thou should be hid from the scourge of the tongue. Neither shalt thou be afraid discretion when it cometh. At discretion and famine, thou shalt laugh. Neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. And he said, death and famine. Hey, now discretion, we gonna laugh at it. But why? Because we was out here teaching it. We were giving you warning about it. But we warned that wicked man want to continue in their way. So we're going to laugh at that wicked man because why they didn't want to repent and come back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know?
Hey, they want to take matters inside their own hand, right? Yeah. Hey, what does Scripture say? I think it's in Proverbs, I'm mistaken. I think 20:22. You know, there's a way that seems right to a man, but they ain't all the ways of death. Versus paraphrasing because, even when the C-19 popped off the first time, what all the hopefully elect men did? We just sat back and chilled, like, dude, we were waiting on. we hope the goddamn the Revelation 13 and 16 popped out with it too. You know? So it's like in a time of famine, we be hoping for the same thing. You know, we gonna sit back and wait till the Lord bring the food to us. Matter of fact, this book is Sirach 2. How many yours?
Yeah, that's it.
This Sirach 2 and 10. Matter of fact, can you grab Romans 15 and 4 right quick? You know, that's, and what, like, he about to bring up Romans 15 and 4, and that's really what's going to tie into what I'm going to bring out as well. It's Sirach 2 and 10, you know?
Romans chapter 15 and verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
Right. For our time of learning, right? Hey, so, hey, thing about it was, you know, we have a count. That's why he said in the book of Isaiah 33 and 6, hey, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times, right? So when we ain't got no food out here, we're going to be stable because why? Hey, we know the Lord going to feed us, right? In the book of Matthew 6 and 25, talk about how, hey, the Lord feed the birds. Are we much more better than them?
Right, right.
You know?
Nah, right.
Okay, you know, shit.
Nah, I'm just
hey,
saying.
pop it, yeah.
Nah, I'm just saying. I'm agreeing with you.
Okay, kind. So, you know, hey, just the point, the things written aforetime was written for our learning, right? Because, hey, we're going to come to that time period where we have to go through a lot of trials and tribulations, man. And one of these tribulations is going to be a food, man. You know, we're going to really see people be in a whole different spirit when there's no food out here. You know? So just imagine when there was no gas, you know, or no tissue. You know, we had to think about the tissue.
Man, they were going crazy.
You know, you can't eat tissue. I don't know what Jake on that
Just
first
tell
time.
Jake anything,
You
them
know?
niggas going to get it. It's a water fam, nigga going to get the water. The tissue guy.
You know what I'm saying? So just imagine when the shit really get real and there's no food, man. You know, a lot of folks figure their heads split because there's no food, man.
Yep. Like
Right?
I said, they going to be busting head for a pack of noodles. That how it work,
and this
man.
is only like what, 30 cents?
Man, that how really gonna get out here, man. They gonna be like, boy, I want them noodles. Give me that chicken flavor.
And to the point, like that old video, you see me, this shit probably like 2 years old though.
Right.
And what Edom might say, hey, my kids ain't gonna go hungry.
Oh, yeah, I might repost that.
You know what I'm saying? He said my kids won't go hungry. So what that mean? He gonna be skinning Jake alive, man.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
A lot of y'all gonna be food, man. Right? When that cannibalism actually pop off, man, expect for your wife to kill you in your sleep. Expect for your husband to kill you in your sleep. Hey,
Somebody got to be a sacrifice to you.
somebody, man. Hey, expect your kids may kill you in your sleep, man.
Somebody,
Right? Like we say, hey, a man supposed to be of the wrong household, man.
Yeah, somebody got to be a sacrifice.
Right? And we ain't got no type of problem. We don't be worrying about that though.
Yeah.
You know, the Lord said you're gonna have that hedge of protection around us. This the book of Ecclesiastes 2 verse 10. Look at the generations of old and see. Did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? And my favorite one is, hey, Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego, man. That's my favorite. They in the mix of fire. They in the furnace. You don't even feel it.
I don't even feel it. I didn't hear standing fire.
He talking about a furnace, man. That shit give me goosebumps,
You can't even
man.
imagine that. You can't even imagine that you actually being in a fire. You can imagine, but you just being in the fire just burning. Like you standing in the midst of a fire, bro, and it's not burning you.
Ain't even affecting you.
Like damn.
Like that's look at the generations old. Every time I say that part right, look at the generations old and see like this the proof. You know what I'm saying? This the proof.
Bro, I'm rocking with
I done did this.
I'm rocking with y'all, man.
You know,
especially y'all.
Y'all doing it.
Y'all pushing the word. We doing what the average
Pushing
man
the right
ain't doing.
doctrine.
The right
Like-
doctrine. What the average man ain't doing.
Jay, through, man.
Crazy.
He ain't even worrying about riding around on scooters and shit to kill himself. But you know, it's the point, right? Sirach 2 and 10. We really forgot those. Yeah. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? Right? And the answer is nobody, man. Right? The Lord didn't confound none of our forefathers, man. Right? They called out and they got an answer, man. So how much more should the last wicked generation of all hell breaking loose, man? Right? He tell you, hey, in the book of Isaiah 55, 56 and 19. You know, hey, come to that time.
Isaiah.
So like good. Go to that time period, man. We ain't worrying about nothing. You know, we know the Lord going to provide for us, so we won't be inside of a woe is me spirit, man. We're not finna walk out our own wits, man. You know, do nothing on our own understanding.
You said 56, 19, I said
59 and 60.
Isaiah chapter 59, verse 16. It said, he saw that there was no.
It's like 59.
Nah, what's the one you say? Enemy from the west?
59 and 19.
Yeah, 59, 19.
I don't know, what I say? I don't know.
54 and 19.
Yeah, I did say that. My bad. It's like 59 and 19. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think you did say 59.
I don't know, but hey, look, we need new bodies, man.
It's all good. It's Isaiah chapter 59, verse 19. So should they fear the name of the Lord from the west. They go back to Matthew. So should they fear the name of the Lord, Yahweh, from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy should come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord should lift up a standard against him.
And that's just the point, you know, hey, we know, it's tying to the point, you know, we know we're going to wait until Yahweh shall do his thing. We're going to wait until, we can keep prophesying until he actually do what he said he's going to do. Hey, redeem us, man. Put that hedge of protection around us, right? We know Esau, you know, finna come in like a flood. We finna be in the mix of this, you know, but the thing, what sets us apart, right, to the unbelievers is, we're gonna be fed, man, in a time of, you know, calamity. You had something else on that? Oh, you had something else? In general?
There you go, what you just read. Fear the name of the Lord from the west, right? Over here, because we're in the western hemisphere. You know, over here in America, you know, but it's the point that, hey, they sure enough gonna figure out about some outside on this side. Wait, Matthew 24.
Demon, boy, niggas call me full of straight plastic.
Right. Matthew 24 and verse 27. For as the lightning come out of the east and shine even unto the west, so should also the coming of the Son of Man be. That's just the point to bag up what you said.
Yeah.
So it's to the point they're gonna see Yahweh shot, no matter what the case might be, you know, according to the Bible. Because this is the power. Coming back, you know, Yahweh shot. It's the true power they're gonna come back, man, according to the Bible. This is coming back, you know. But even in that, you know, this something that's symbolic compared to the scripture where it's gonna happen when the Lord comes back, man. Yahweh shot, you know. So you got that's the point according to the Bible.
Alright, you wanted to see what the type of side is?
Yeah, we can get it. Close out for that.
So you want to this one?
Yeah, we can get it.
So so hey.
Cause at the end of the day, man, when you get to it,
you know what I'm saying? You want to tap into it, or?
I mean, we need to tap into it.
Alright, so I mean, I just want to put them together.
You gotta get too long.
Yeah, you know, so hey, you know, we're gonna switch. You know, the topic, you know, going to the MOTB, right? Because hey, it's for as being servants of Yahweh Shah, being servant of prophets. Matter of fact, can you grab Isaiah 62 and 4? Oh, that's crazy. That should never be. That should never turn on.
What?
That's scooter.
Isaiah 62 and 4?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Isaiah chapter 62.
You know, it's just the point, like, you know, we bring that as being servants of Yahweh Shah, we out here measuring the time. right? Hey, warning you about what? Hey, end time prophecies, man. Right? Hey, give them warning from me, whether they want to hear or forbear. Matter of fact, there you go. You know, and this right here is the real MOTB, right? Revelation 13 and 16, man. You know. And right now, hey, the stage is set for this to drop at any given moment, man.
Isaiah chapter 62, in verse 6, I had said, watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which should never hold their peace, day nor night, right?
And that's what we're doing. Hey, week in and week out, man. We letting y'all know, man. Right? Hey, soon as an article drop, man. Right? Hey, brothers across, you know, like-minded brothers, the Great Millstone is dropping a hit, man. Right? It's videos is dropping like hits, like videos is dropping like mixtape when it comes to the MOTB, man. You know, he shows you how the FDA approved. You know, so like you're talking about how the CBDC, right? Pretty much saying, hey, if you don't have this implant, right, you won't be able to be you won't be a part of society, right? And that's what we've been warning. You know, to start off with the head apostles of Great Millstone. Right, we've been warning you, hey, we come to that time period where, hey, you won't be able to buy, sell, or trade unless you have this device. God damn, man. Right? You come to that time period, we're gonna have, you won't be able to buy, sell, or trade unless you have this device. Hey, and even though we switch to a different topic, right? Hey, that famine of food is actually going to help lead up to this right now. You know? Right? When it's a famine of food, what people are going to do, they're going to panic. And what's going to be the solution? Taking the MOTB, right? That's up under the skin, right? Hey, the CBDC, the central bank digital currency, all of that is going on. Huh?
No, well, really, I got one right there. UFO, really, is the chariots for the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Meaning they the vehicles, they the heavenly vehicles. Like, they wouldn't actually ride it. So when they speaking of UFOs, according to the Bible, they tell you they ride them. You know what I'm saying? How they fly among the people, this and that. So it's not the same thing for big head green man, you know, ride the shit. They look like us, like me and you. See, they telling you, big head green man, they know that's your salvation. So when the Lord come back, that's how we're gonna be delivered. When they come out the rap and all that, it's not gonna be no, you're gonna disappear and folks gonna be disappearing. No. He said everybody will see you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody will see your salvation. So folks gonna see you going up in the ship. They gonna see you going up in these ships.
I also feel what you're saying. You're trying to say pretty much like it's a distraction for what's going on. In a sense, yeah, but at the same time, they won't be able to hide the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, like what he's talking about, that is true. But at the same time, we got things before that to happen, like the famine of food prices. You know what I'm saying? The market of beef. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they gonna push a lot of more things in front of it, so you don't be, so you block out what's going on right here in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Like they showing you something that's further down the line instead of right now in the present. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, honestly, yeah, they're trying to distract you because that's how they're able to, you know, that's what a serpent does. You know, a snake don't hit you straight on, it hit you from when you're not looking type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, us being sheep, we don't really see it. The masses don't see it. We see it clearly. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that he put distraction up there to throw you off, like, with rappers. Any type of distraction, really.
Right. You know, especially saying how they look at like the waves of the UFO, like distraction, like I don't say so. Like they trying to say they can just be foreign, be somebody from a whole different place. That's what where they try to make it. I don't see it like it's some kind of creature look like something. No, it just foreign because the angels. And the whole thing not much going on. It's a whole different round. They want you to be scared of them, but they want you to run from it. So they don't want to see it gets so heavy in the spiritual. See, Esau, Edom, that's white man, biblical name. Like you hear it like his biblical name. they had to do that. Yeah, grab that. That's why they had to set their own image up. Saying they were God look like it. But when you read the Bible, they gonna say this. We got hair white like wool, white as snow. So you gotta think about it. But then how you read this, but in reality, in real, you know, in front of you, they give you a white man with long hair. But you don't read it. It hell look just like yours, like wool hair. Now, they got a word. You got like Africans got it, but you know what I'm saying? But the dark skin race, they just proved that the Lord from a dark skin race of people. He ain't a white. So the whole thing when they push, trying to push in the delusion to believe, well, like the Lord gonna put some of these folks to the delusion to believe, like, well, they want you to be scared of it, bro. UFO, like you said, the way how they using it now, they using it as a stretch, like big head green man. You see the one like the ship, like how they say the little Mexican kid, they saw the creature in their backyard. Yeah, they use that as a scratch, how they try to do it. Anytime with a hot dog, bro, it would look like real tall though. They tall, like real tall with a froze and beard on their face. It wouldn't be no crazy creature looking. Looking like that. Appreciate that. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Appreciate that. Remember that, you know. Black folk ride on shit.
So-called black folk, right? Right. Melanated. Right. Right. Here's the point. Hey, edification. Shit, what you had, got really kind of, what we left off on TV. Trying to got them grab Habakkuk. You can, oh, that's what it was. You can reread what you have. 62 and 6.
Isaiah chapter 62 and verse 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem. The rulers of people which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Yet ye that make mention of the Lord keep not silence. And give him no rest till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth.
You know what I do? I just started with the book of Ezekiel 33. I can't remember. I was trying to, what I had said before he came in, I was trying to hold that thought. That shit went out the door. Well, this is the book of Ezekiel 33, verse 1. Again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people. Right, the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, the Latinos, and Native American Indians. It says, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon their land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast, and set him for their watchman, right? And the Lord has, you know, set us up to be a watchman. Maybe something in high tower, and we read these articles, you know, and we dissect them with the scriptures, man. You know, and guess what? And we get a distinct sound, right? How it says in the book of Joel, you know, hey, blow the horn, right? We give out a distinct sound, right? Letting you know when dangers appear, letting you know when danger is close, right? It says, when I bring the sword upon their land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman, if when he see the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people. And that's just the point, right? We know that, hey, that sword is coming to what? Hey, to make sure you bow down to this system. You know, so Esau finna come with a lot of different tactics, man. Right? Like it says in the book of 2 Corinthians, you know, 2 and 11, we're not able to say Satan's devices. You know, it's finna get real bad that, hey, the book of Daniel 12 and 1 finna pop off. You know, a real food price gonna actually pop off. You know, you got stores like, what, is it Amazon having the palm readers? You know? Right? Hey, you know what I was thinking. Right? Hey, you know, the book of Daniel 12 and 1 it's finna be here real soon. Right? The archangel. Yeah. Right, to actually help us get delivered up out of this mess, man. Right, Esau finna come down with that wrath. He finna have concentration camps, you know, set up for what? Hey, people to bow down to that system, man. That's all I had on that. I was trying to find a book of Habakkuk. Now, like, you get pacified on seeing the little tabs for it. So it's like, since I done got a new one, I gotta goddamn remember not to do it.
What you need, 2 and what?
Shit, 1.
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the top. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the towers, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what should answer when I am approved.
That nigga, man, he got rejected down if you kill everybody in the car. Yeah.
Verse 2. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it.
All right, and that's what we out here doing now. The Lord has woken us up to this wisdom, knowledge, understanding. And once we heard, you know, this truth, and we ran with it, right? The scriptures breaking down clear as day, and we ran with it, man. So when we out here, we doing the same thing, hoping that we reached it all hopefully later. And if they pick it up and run to it, man, because at the end of the day, this gonna be what's gonna help you be stable, you know, in the great hour of temptation. You got it up.
Verse 3. For the vision is yet for upon a time, but at the end it should speak and not lie.
Right, and that vision of all the RFID help, man. You know, the microchip.
Sure.
Hey, that's the street they want to be in, though. Hey, man.
My damn, with my camera works. Look at this. I said with my camera works like this.
Yeah,
I'm about to pick your camera just to look. But I had no shirt on.
I don't even look them bitches away, bro. I promise. Like I told the brother Samar that I want to touch that. I want to touch them bitches with a 10-foot pole, man. That shit just, you come out the house like that, man. Hey, when the times of being ravished and shit happen, they right there on the block.
Right, we think
ain't talking about getting penetrated by more than 6 minutes at the same time. You know what I'm saying, man? When we say Keisha is through so-called black woman, we really mean that shit, man. They through. Turn them down. Oh, here you go. I can't even see, it's all inside my iPhone. I ain't tripping though. But you know, you read that one more time.
Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3. For the vision is yet for upon a time, but at the end it should speak and not lie. Now the terror wait for it, because it will surely come to pass.
Right.
I mean, so like, I'll run it back. You have Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for upon a time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Right, being mandatory.
Now the terror wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
Right, we seen it being made sure, we seen it being made mandatory. You know, not made mandatory, but we seen it being manifested, day in and day out, man. Right, a lot of articles is coming about. You know, this MOTB. You know, you won't be able to be a part of society, right, unless you have this device. You know, it's to the point now they're changing a lot of the you know, I ain't say traditions, but you know, pretty much like they're changing things over to the implant. You know, they're pretty much giving a lot of praise to the implant now, man. Matter of fact. It should be hard when I got all my shit inside that. It's cool. I ain't tripping. Right, because Esau Edom is he about to put people back against the wall to where you're gonna need this, right? He's gonna start convincing you with the miracles like it talks about in Revelation 13 and 14 on down, you know. So we come to that time period, like how we started off with the food article, man, right? The city of mirth and deceits, man. And Esau's gonna come in with that strike, with that, and he's gonna have a lot of folks inside that trick bag. You know, to take this MOTB, you got a lot of folks lining up to get the CBDC. Like, look, you can't make this shit up. Cause my shit even flip around. But you look at my shit can't flip around.
Just turn the whole camera around.
I ain't
Everybody got they kind of nigga ass up.
Alright, man. That bitch.
She fucking with a nigga. This no nigga.
Man, that ain't no nigga. That's a whole bitch, bro. That's a whole bitch. That's just how I see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the bitch got her whole ass out. Like, but that's just a black woman, though. You know what I'm saying? We don't even. Hey.
Walking with a dude. I don't even want to walk with your ass.
Hey, man. This shit nasty. That bitch probably smell like my balls.
Especially if I'm dealing, like, you walking together like I'm dealing with you. Yeah.
That just goes to show you
what you walk.
Yeah. That just goes to show you how much control she got over that nigga. That's all that show. I'm wear what I want to wear. Alright. Now.
Head she hanging out.
Literally.
Like, you see her old nigga. Like, well, need to put on no clothes.
But guess what, though?
Whole backside.
Hey, in that time, when them lights go out, but niggas gonna goddamn be all up in there. You know what I'm saying? She gonna die. The scriptures tell you that. They shall be ravished. You know what I'm saying? Which, man, I don't know. I wouldn't take it.
Especially you gonna have these troops come in from
China.
They don't even speak English, nigga. One of them niggas might be.
And you never seen no goddamn big booty
man,
ass girl.
On some Hornet and Jay. They got man busting motherfuckers in the head and taking that shit.
You gotta think about it. When you go to war, what you doing? You take what you want.
Yep.
Take what you want when you go on the war. You take their women. You see what they did in Ukraine? Shit, them boys walked in their shit and was just fucking up everything. Got all their women.
They go back to scripture too.
You know, but you know, hey man, I'm bring out a couple of precepts and shit. We can wind it on up. So you can start at 14 verse 5, right? There was two of them I was trying to grab, right? But it's just the point, this Proverbs 22 verse 3, a prudent man foreseeth the evil, right? A prudent man is a man with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, right? According to the Bible, man. You know, we foresee the evil and what we calling it out. We speaking day in and day out. We won't hold our peace, right? A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, right? So, hey, we steady putting that whole armor, you know, praying to Yahweh Shemel so that we don't fall into temptation ourselves, you know? Because we know this temptation will come upon the whole earth, right? That temptation means an urge to do something wrong, right? Because, hey, we know that we're not supposed to take the MOTB, man. Right? It says, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished, right? Because they're gonna fall into the ways, right, of Esau. They're gonna let those lies that Esau then swiftly came to their ear with, and they're gonna fall into that trap. You know? Matter of fact, this Proverbs 14, you can just grab right. You got something? Yeah?
I was at 13.
What?
Revelation 13, 9.
Okay. This Revelation 4, damn, so like this Proverbs 14 verse 15. The simple believer every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. Right? Right? That ain't the name, but hey, it says the simple believer every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. Yahweh. Hey, you know, but it says the simple believer every word, right? Because Esau, you don't come with those crafty tactics to get you to fall for the MOTB. And the simple gonna believe for it, man. They're gonna fall because why? That's what they need. See, this is what I like. But hey, man, it said, but the prudent man look well to his going, right? So hey, while we know what's going on, we steady sticking to it, man. Right? We know what's going on. We gonna stick to that, man. Right? We see Esau Edom is coming down with that great wrath, right? And we gonna
trying to slick kick the bitch with that. Now she on the phone though, but she trying to slick kick the bitch. The other girl got on to her, started laughing a little bit.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, man, they love Jake and shit. Jake love them.
The girl with the white pants on. She had the phone though, but she hit it like facing this way. She holding it up.
I seen she trying to do it.
Laugh like she looked at like.
Yeah, man. See, man, look, man. Hey, That calcium be loving you, boy. I don't care what nobody say. They see that masculinity, man. Boy, we can roll out with that, man. We close on that. You go ahead, Clark.
Oh, slap. Revelation chapter 13 and verse
14.
You want to start 14?
Yeah.
All right. Verse 14. It says, and to see them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast.
Right, hey, we know, hey, we're seeing Esau Edom doing it right now. You know, so-called trying to make people that can't walk, you know, the paralyzed, trying to make them walk again. You know, people that can't write, you know, helping them write. If you can't do nothing, he helping you able to think and the words appear on the computer screen. You know, Esau come with a lot of type of so-called, you know, miracles, man. Right, so he coming up with a lot of different schemes to do what? Hey, deceive the masses into falling into this death trap. That's what it is, a death trap, man. Right, you won't be able to buy, sell, and trade unless you have it, right? I know we're on some of these goddamn platforms. Right. That's how they do, but they don't want to stop though. But anyway, we don't keep going.
I catch.
Yeah, I catch.
Like, but that ain't
And that day, guess what? I bet this whole block gonna be flooded with folks. You know? We know you ain't trying to be type of stuff. Tight shit. Right? You got it up.
Alright. It say, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live.
You got it, Coach. You got it.
Huh?
You got it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I run it back.
I was trying to hold it up.
Oh, okay, I run it back. Verse 14, Revelation 13, 14.
Right.
And to see them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles, which had power to do in the sight of the beast, right? The sight of the beast, right? It's a miracle government system that rebirthed from the Roman Empire,
right?
You know, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image of to the beast, right? An image. And that image going to the New World Order,
right?
Right to the government system, which had the wound by the sword, which had the wound by the sword and did live, right? Saying, but how you know how the Lord going to the Roman Empire, you know how the it was wounded back then during the time, but now what the deadly wound here went through with a miracle, being revived the Roman Empire, right? So that's the deadly wound that we heal with a miracle. Where really it ain't never wrong coming back in power again, but in the modern day time.
Exercise the same stuff again.
Right.
They say there's no new thing under the sun.
Ain't nothing new upon the sun.
No, I say it was healed, man. I mean, it comes out the same type of way. It just, you know, with new technology, you know, new more knowledge to what they had. They just added on.
All right, verse 15. He had power to give life into the MC. That's that talking about a miracle. You know, coming from that dragon.
Right.
You know. It said he had power to give life into the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and that cause as many without worship the image of the beast should be killed. So that revived Roman Empire that coming back, rebirth, or that Roman Empire which is going to America, hey, it's to the point they're gonna set up this new system, the New World Order. So if you're not willing to get down with the New World Order, hey, you're gonna be put to death, and really, then again, you're gonna get that physical death. Then you're gonna be inside of the society.
Man, hey,
to the point that, hey, you're not gonna be able to buy, trade, or sell unless you got the RFID.
Right.
You know, got the RFID microchip. You know, but they gonna be your new way of living.
Right.
The Lord gonna get rid of your money. You gonna get the chip in your hand and buy your food. But if you give yourself over to that beast, to this system, hey, you lost out.
Right. You sold your soul, right? You let the Lord know that you don't have the faith in Him no more. Right. You want Esau Edom to provide for you.
Right. You basically telling Esau Edom, he's your power, he's your God.
Right.
Be who you believe and depend on, instead of Yahweh Shem Yahweh. Right. Verse 18, he calls all both smiling, great, rich, and poor, free and bond.
Hey, matter of fact, hey, like we already brought it earlier, but you know, it's just a point. Right, that precept right there, it says that you will, matter of fact, you in 16, my bad. But it's still gonna state the point that, hey, you will not be able to buy from the trade right without that device. Hey, the CBDC already had said about it. You know, you have to have this implant. Also, they come with the convenience of what? Hey, they talking about to receive it, you know, they'll give you, you know, so-called $2,000. You know? So they finna come with a crafty aspect just to make Jake fall for it, man. Right? You gotta have if you get it, you sign up for it or whatever, how you supposed to receive it, you get $2,000 onto that device. You know, and who's gonna do that? A lot of Jake's gonna fall for it because why it's convenient for them, man. A lot of our folks behind on bills. You know what I'm saying? They gonna see that shit as a way out. You know, and that's gonna cause them to be killed. Yeah. You know, they fell into a trap of Esau Edom. Got it up.
He counts all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark of the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
Hey, and also, hey, this prophecy we're speaking about is over 2,000, you know, years old, right? And all of a sudden, the article has came out saying you will need, right? They're not asking, they're telling you you will need the CBDC implant up under your skin. But that correlates back to Revelation 13 and 16, man. Right? Just to prove the point, right there. It's gradualism all the way to, hey, it's going to be made mandatory like the book of Habakkuk 2 and 3 say, man. You know? And it says to receive a mark in their right hand, right? When you look up the Greek word for mark, receive, go to the Greek word didomi, man. Right? When you look that up, the definition talks about how to extend. You know, which can be extended, right? Hey, your forearm. You can be extending your head out to get the brain implant. You know? Everything that ain't Walgreens by your way. You got the thing set up. They got the thing set up right here. Yeah. And they got the other one set up to where it's like, you know, you put the wrist on it.
There's a stand your ass for 3 minutes.
Right.
Yeah, you're gonna be up over the dope.
Right.
You're gonna be up over the dope, get you a drink unless you got that shit.
Unless you sold that. Unless you sold that, that's the only way you better move around. You got it up.
Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it's the number of a man. See, the beast is a man. Ain't no such thing in no beast. Red man up on the ground with horns on the head. Beast is in your face today. You know, walking upon shit. Hey, what that movie was, the devil advocate say the greatest trick the devil did to make you think he didn't exist. But if the devil live up on the ground, how the hell he gonna make you think he don't exist if you know he live up on the ground? Because he in your fucking face. Yeah.
It says Ephesians 5 and 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. Right, being that time period when Esau Edom is trying to sift out, right, devour, like how it states in the book of 1 Peter 5 and 8. He's trying to devour as many Israelites as possible, man. You know, this right here is one of the ways, giving you these so-called benefits to take his mark. You know, but it says walk circumspectly. Understand these scriptures and understand that you're not supposed to take this mark, man. You got it, huh? You was finished reading. We want to finish up the book of Revelation 14.
It says, for his number is a man. It is the number of a man. And his number is 6. Let's score 6. 6.
Oh, darn.
You can see universal product code, right?
Universal product code.
That's how that hold into that. Your new way gonna be buying and selling.
Right here.
You're gonna have to get the RFID microchip.
Take it easy, King.
You know, you're gonna soon, hey, your money gonna be cut off. You're not gonna be able to buy things with money no more. Everything gonna be bought by the swipe of your hand.
Right there.
You know, that's how it gonna happen. That's the new. That's gonna be your new way of living. You know, the mark of the beast. But
you gotta think about how they double tapping out. Nah, he ain't seen nobody.
Nah, I ain't seen him.
He got shot. He shot himself, but he got shot. Yeah. He should have been down here getting their word, but hey, man. A Got that real soon.
Revelation chapter 14 and verse 9. And the third angel followed them, because it was going to happen if you take it. It said, the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture until his cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
So this the point, you know, we always gonna bring that out side by side, right? Once we tell you you're gonna make a buy, sell, or trade, this right here is gonna make you, like it states in the book of Habakkuk 2 and 3, you know, I mean 2 and 2, he that may run that readeth it, you know, hey, cause you're gonna learn that, hey, you take this right is gonna be happening to you, right? America gonna be destroyed by nuclear missiles, right? But with you taking it, you're gonna be that missile fool, man. You're gonna have a missile with your name written over it, man. And 200 million missiles gonna hit America, man. You know? So, Con, that's just it on that.
Here's the point.
So, Con, you know, so, hey, like I said, hey, you know, we come weekend and we got the prophesy, right, to speak about what's finna happen before it actually happened. You know, wake up the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Hey, warn them that, hey, that we the Lord chosen people according to the Bible. You know, so with that being said, we're gonna give our honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah by Hashem, Kakadash. You know, double honor to the elders and the apostles, a great millstone who rule well. Shalom to those like men that scattered abroad, pushing this truth. And shalom to those few sisters, right, that's taking heed and getting orders at these last days. So right there, closing out, you know, we will give our Slaki. Rakatah Yahweh, Rakatah Yahweh, Rakatah Yahweh, Rakatah Yahweh, Rakatah Yahweh, Rakatah Yahweh, Time. Nathan Yah, Kakadash, Law, Yikar, Law, Ha, Padazah, Bakusha, Nathan Yah, Kakadash, Law, Yikar, Law, Ha, Padazah, Bakusha, Nathan Yah, Kakadash, Law, Yikar, Law, Ha, Padazah, right, in the Hebrew tongue, right, hey, praying to the Lord to give us strength, right, give us the Holy Spirit to endure, right, these end times, man, right, please, Bakusha, you know, so Lord willing, hey, it's been hit on the head, you know, the point has been made, man, so until next time, hey, above.
Death to America.
Death to America.